Hi, I'm Chris Hardy, and this is the second half step to learning how to strum a guitar. Today we're going to learn our first three chords, G, C, and D. And with these three chords, which are fairly easy to finger, you will be able to play some basic songs, actually quite a lot of basic songs. Now, these chords together are the first, fourth, and fifth. If you look at our music wheel, we have first, fourth, and fifth form a chord. You can turn these numbers to where you'd like. So for G, it's first, fourth, and fifth. Those are the chords, the major chords in a key. Now, what we're going to do, the chords are first, fourth, and fifth. The notes within a major chord are the first, third, and fifth. In other words, you go up 4 half steps to the third and then another 3 half steps to the fifth. So if we play, or we put our fingers on the string so that only the notes G, B, and D are being played, it doesn't matter where they're being played, on which strings, as long as you're playing all of them and not any other notes. So for G, you're going to put your fingers on there like this, and again you can see on the chart, this line represents this, and then I'm putting my middle finger here, my ring finger here, and my pinky here, and I can also cover up the next string over along with it if I want, but it's not necessary. I'm leaving these 3 strings open, not touching them. So, that's how you finger a G. Now I'm going to tell you something to not do. Do not finger your G like this, because you got your pinky out here. It's not going to do you any good at all. There are some chords we're going to do later, which I'm not going to get into now, but they require you doing a G and also putting one of your fingers on this area. And if your pinky is out there, then you're not going to be able to do that. So finger it this way so that your index finger is over here not doing anything. And then later on, when we want to do some interesting chords, like that, your finger will be ready to do it. Now, C, similar situation. 3 of the strings are not covered. Again, you look at the chart, we're leaving the 2 E strings open and the G open. I'm not touching this string with my fingers. I'm covering up here with my index, here with my middle, and here with my ring. Now this time, we do want the pinky hanging out there because there's some interesting things you can do actually on all 4 of these strings while playing a C that we will learn the details about later on. So that is a C. Okay, a D. Now this one has 3 strings in a row that you need to cover up. I have big fingers, so what I do is I put my middle finger on all 3 of those and then I hit that with my ring. Some people like to play on a D only the 4 highest notes, 4 highest strings rather, and if that's the case, this is all you need to do. That is a D. Now, what I like to do is play all of the strings, in which case I have to press here, but what I do is instead of trying to get my finger up there or something, I just wrap my thumb around the neck and grab it. And I have long fingers, big fingers, so I can do that. You may have to come up with some other way. You may also need to come up with another way of doing this. People with small fingers often play a D like this, where you have 1 finger on each string, and that is a good way to play a D also. Now with these 3 chords, you can play a lot of different songs. You can almost play these chords in any random order and it will sound like a song. I'm not even really following any music, I'm just playing the chords. Now as you practice, the main goal, you have 2 main goals. One is to get a good rhythm, which we'll talk about next lesson. The other is to be able to move quickly from one chord to another. So you need to practice switching. C, G, G, C, D, C, G, C, D, G, D, C. You'll be able to move your fingers. You will develop what is called muscle memory after a week or 2, or maybe 3 weeks, where if you play and practice enough, you'll be able to move your fingers to the positions they need to go without really thinking about it. So if you call out G, my fingers go there. D, my fingers go there. I don't have to think about it. They just know where to go. Muscle memory. Now I'm going to play a simple song that only has these three chords. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart.